Hi, this is Leonor with WOD. I'm here with Rob Martin in CrossFit Mallorca. Thank you for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed being here. And I feel like I have so much to ask you. I feel like you have so many aspects of CrossFit that you cover. Okay. You are a competitive athlete that has competed in many European competitions very successfully. You have participated in several regionals. You also are a coach and own a CrossFit box. But I wanted to start simple with why did you come to Mallorca?
It was love. An ex-girlfriend brought me over. So,
oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah. So I met a girl in the UK, and she was living in Mallorca. And then the first few times we was kind of back and forth, and then decided I love the island so much, and lived it. Yeah, we're not together anymore.
Okay, so okay. But she brought you to Mallorca.
But she brought me to Mallorca, yeah.
Okay,
and Mallorca kept me.
And why CrossFit?
I was a personal trainer, and I was always looking for new ideas for training. I was on a holiday in Las Vegas, on a golfing holiday, and tried CrossFit Las Vegas. I did one session and just fell in love with it. I thought I was fit, and realised after the hour I wasn't fit.
That's how I feel every day.
And it gave me, after one session I just hooked straight away. So afterwards I come back, I got my level 1 and wanted to open the box as soon as I could. Yeah.
Fun. So how do you see the change that CrossFit has? I think a change has happened in CrossFit from the last 2 years on the level.
Yeah.
How do you view that from being in competitions, and so do you think it has increased?
Yeah, definitely. I think the standard's always raising. So before, I think when one person gets better, everybody else beneath them gets better. So the standard is rising all the time. Athletes are doing stupid, crazy weights and a great body weight. Before, someone would be very strong, but maybe not so good at his gymnastics. But now you're seeing a lot more people who are complete all-round athletes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you think it's still a way to go in improvement?
I think it's going to improve. I think maybe not as fast as it has done just recently, but I think you see the weights people are lifting now and the gymnastic skills. It just keeps on increasing, but the depth of athletes now. So even at these competitions, there's 100 athletes who can lift 140 kilos clean and jerk and do throwing in under 3 minutes, and so the level is just getting higher and higher.
I agree, yes. It's fun to see that happening.
Definitely.
Across Europe.
It's a lot more competitive.
A lot more competitive. Yeah. So what, do you like to compete?
Yeah, I love to compete. Yeah.
Why? What is it about competition that you like?
I've done sports all my life, so I think it's just something that's in me. I love to have something to train for. I like to train, but if I'm nothing to train for, it doesn't inspire me as much. Mm-hmm. So I like to always have something, 1 or 2 or 5 events a year, something to push me forward to inspire my training. And
what's your favourite competition in Europe that you have done?
My favourite one is Are You Tough Enough in CrossFit Basel. This is a really cool event. It's done by Ramon there. The weights are super heavy, and it's my 3rd year competing there. It's it's competing in the box. It's a very raw underground feeling. It's like the CrossFit how it used to be, a bit more of the roots. But he always does crazy programming, so there's always like a long run event in the mountains at night time, carrying kettlebells and strongman stuff. This is my favourite.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a cool event.
How do you prepare for the Open and then regionals? Do you have a special programming that you follow?
I do my own programming. I've done a few other. I've done the training program last year, but now I decide this is one of my enjoyments is actually to program for myself a little bit as well. But it's maybe a little bit more. Before it was always a little bit more lighter for the Open, a lot more conditioning. But with last year with the heavy clean and jerk, so I try and maintain my strength still all year round, but it'll be a lot more aerobic based. So practicing a lot of the old workouts as well and different components of the workout. So breaking it down into EMOMs and stuff like that, practicing the movements will come up in the Open. Do
you train several times a day?
Previously I have done, it'd be like 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes. Now I'm not going to be so competitive at the high level at the moment, so this year I've gone down to 1 time a day. If I've got a competition coming up, maybe I'll increase it to 2 times a day.
Yeah. And what do you enjoy about coaching?
I love seeing people make improvements and just changing people's lives. So it's great when you see people get their first pull up or even their double unders. It's nice seeing people do things they didn't believe they could do at first. It's a nice feeling.
Yeah, I agree with that. And how about, do you get them a special training before the Open or encourage them to participate in the Open through your athletes at the box?
We try and encourage everyone to do it. Some people, it's great now they've got a scale division as well, so it's good for everyone. Everyone can do it at their own level. For the guys, we've got some guys who are competitive, so their training trains a little bit. There'll be we have a little group who train together. But for the class, it's just general CrossFit. So all year round, it's just going to be like constantly varied functional movements.
That gets you ready.
This gives, for most people, this is what they need. They need to do a variety: weightlifting, gymnastics, running, burpees. Just the movements.
All the fun stuff.
Exactly.
I feel like CrossFit Mallorca has a different feeling to it. What do you think it is that drives people to come and visit? Because I feel people around Europe want to come visit you.
Yeah, I think being in Mallorca, the weather is always a great pull.
That's a good location.
Yeah, I think I've made a lot of friends over competing in lots of events, so you always make contacts there. And once they visit Mallorca, everyone wants to come back again.
I feel like it's a great place. That you have a great programming, and also you have a team program that is really good.
Yeah.
And you have the holiday fitness vacation thing.
We have the fitness holiday thing as well,
And you had some of the European athletes coming get ready for regionals last summer?
Yeah, last year we have a lot of athletes.
So it feels like it's a fun place to visit and stuff. And let's see, I think how did you find your coaching and staff?
Okay, so
you have great coaching and staff.
All our coaches have been members of the box, and they've come through our system here. So I think it's good for us to do this, so you get to know the person before they come in. Yeah, so all our coaches have been members and then come through this as well. We've had a lot of guys who come to train with us who are personal trainers as well on the island, and then it's changed the way they're trained and the methodology of training. So, and then they've come through and become coaches as well. So it's good. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I really enjoyed being here, and thank you for your time.
No problem at all. Nice to meet you. Okay.